Guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So this video is regarding the admit card release by CSIR-Net. So finally CSIR-Net has released its admit cards for physical sciences, chemical sciences, life sciences and mathematical sciences students. So you can see here it says public notice dated 13th of February and release of admit card for subjects physical sciences, mathematical sciences, chemical sciences and life sciences. So if you click on this link, you will be given with a particular public notice. Now here it says that admit card is released for subjects like physical science, mathematics, chemistry and life sciences. Exam dates and the shifts are mentioned over here. Admit card can be downloaded from the website itself. I'll quickly show you that how you have to download the admit card. Okay, so first thing is that you have to come to this website. I'll give you link over there in the description of this video. You can directly come to this particular page. Now here it says that download admit card. Okay, so you just have to click over here and it will take to a page where you have to log in through your application number and date of birth. You have to fill your application number, you have to fill your date of birth, you have to fill the security pin and then you have to submit. So I'll quickly do that to let you know that how you have to proceed. Once you will submit your all that information, your admit card and all, you will log in. Undertaking will be there. You have to basically fill this undertaking. It will contain your application number, your name, your address and some points which you have to acknowledge. The first point says that I have read the instructions, guideline and relevant orders pertaining the COVID-19 pandemic, and I have read information bulletin, instructions and notices released related to this examination available on the website. Okay, so that's first point. Second says that I have in the last 14 days, please tick whether it is applicable to you or not. Okay, so if something is there, then please tick that, otherwise don't do that. So it says the following flu-like symptoms. If you have any flu-like symptom, any of these, then only tick, otherwise don't do that. Okay, so it says right that I have in the last 14 days, that means you have it. If you will tick fever, that means you have fever in the last 14 days. If you click, let's say, breathlessness, that means in the past 14 days you were having breathlessness. Okay, so it says right that if you have, then tick, otherwise you have to leave it blank. So don't click anything, just leave it blank. Okay, don't click on anything. Next says point B that I have been in close contact with the confirmed case of COVID-19. Close contact means being in less than 1 meter or more for 15 minutes. So basically that's how precise they are. But yeah, if you are, then you have to say yes, otherwise say no. Okay, so say no over here. Then the next one says that not been in contact with a person suffering from COVID-19 and I'm not under mandatory quarantine. So say yes, that I am not. Okay, yes over here means that you are not been in close contact with a person suffering from COVID-19 and you are not under mandatory quarantine. Okay, so that's why you are pressing yes over here. That means you are not under any mandatory quarantine. And the last one says that you have traveled the following cities, country in the last 14 days prior to the arriving the center. So just say that no, you have not traveled any cities or countries and all. Okay, so by after pressing all these things and after giving all the things, you just have to submit over here, and that's how your undertaking is submitted. Okay, now you can download your admit card. So once your admit undertaking is submitted, now you are allowed to download the admit card. You just have to click on download admit card, and that's how your admit card will look. So it will contain your roll number, your name and all the details, and then you will have your you are going to have your venue of the test. Okay, so just look upon everything, see it, if everything is correct, your venue of the exam is where your venue lies, whether it is near to your place or not. If it is quite far, please arrange some way of reaching to your examination center, because now center change cannot happen. Once the admit card has been uploaded, your center change is not going to be allowed. So make all the necessary changes, whatever are there, whatever are required. If you want, you can do that. And if you want to download this admit card, here is the button, download the admit card. Once you click this, your admit card can be downloaded and you can take print of that. All right, so that's about it. If you come down, so here are different things. Again, that self declaration thing is there, so you have to take and do the same way how we did just now. Okay, in the same way you have to do here as well. If you have traveled any cities, then you have to mention the city names, and then it says that the health and well-being of the community is the first priority. Fine. It says I have read the detailed information and important instructions for candidates. So just you have to sign, like you have to upload a candidate photo. So you have to attach a photo of yours, then you have to attach your left hand impression, and then your signature. Okay, so these three things will be there. These are undergoing your self declaration form. So make sure that you have an image, although it is said ki same as uploaded on the application form to be affixed before reaching the center. So if you have the same photograph which you have uploaded in the application form, then the same photograph you have to attach here before reaching the center. So this thing you don't have to do in the center. Okay, so you have to do that before it. Second, left hand thumb impression you have to do before reaching the examination center. Again, you have to put your left hand thumb impression, and candidate signature to be signed on the day of examination in the presence of invigilator only. So this sign you have to do in the presence of invigilator. These two things, these two columns you have to fill, and this part you have to do later on, means during the examination. At the end, you have some important instructions to the candidates. Just the general instructions are there. Which things are important are that first thing which is there, key centers detail and self declaration form regarding the COVID-19 has to be filled. Okay, and one more thing, that no candidate would be allowed to enter the examination center without admit card and undertaking. You have to fill that undertaking before going to the exam, right? Now, candidate will be permitted to carry only the following items. What are those items? Personal transparent water bottle, one hand sanitizer, a simple transparent ball point pen, admit card along with self declaration, and you have to download it from the NTA website. Additional passport size photograph for pasting on the attendance sheet. So one more photograph you have to take to be posted on the attendance sheet, and original valid ID proof. So these things you are required to bring in. Okay, so make sure that you have all these things. Next is that if you belong to a like PWD certificate, if you belong to that category, you have to bring that certificate, and all the ID photocopies has to be attested. Scanned photo of the IDs in the mobile phone will not be considered as the valid proof. Okay, so whatever ID you are carrying with your as a ID proof of yours, that has to be original. Be it Aadhaar card, be it PAN card, anything. It has to be like be it DL also. So that has to be original. Okay. And at the end, there are some advisory for regarding COVID-19, just the general advisory which every year government gives you. Okay, so there are a lot of things this time in the admit card. It's just not the simple admit card. You also have to fill the things. You have to make the self declaration, and then you have to upload it. Okay, means basically you have to keep it, not upload. You have to keep it after filling. Okay, so I hope you understood. If there is any confusion, if you want to ask anything, you can drop that down in the comment section below, and that's how you have to download, and that's how you have to fill the self-attested form. And that's all about this video. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best for your examination. Now you just have one day left for your exam, so give your best in the exam, right? So take care, bye bye, and stay healthy, stay safe. Hey guys, so I teach live on Unacademy Plus platform. Here I teach for the CSIR-UGC net category, and you can follow me over here for regular classes. You can access my free classes as well as my paid classes on this particular platform. The classes which are free, you can get that under the section of special classes, whereas in order to access my paid classes, paid live classes, you have to take Unacademy Plus subscription. So do make sure that you take the Unacademy Plus subscription to access all my paid classes, which are quite organized. The whole syllabus is being completed over there, and the classes are quite regular over there. So make sure that you take Unacademy Plus subscription by using my referral code, that is N_Huda. That's it for this. Thank you so much.